Warning! Due to the horse language of this programming, viewer discretion is advised!
Hello, I'm the Alaskan.
And I am the Bulgarian.
And this is AandE Ruins Your Childhood.
Exactly!
I have a Russian accent for some reason. I don't know why. Actually, that might not be Russian. It might be the Indian or something. It's been confused.
Anyway, yeah, this is the American.
Use
This
all
is
the accents.
Oh yes, use all the accents, Holmes.
Oh yes. This is AandE reviews Scooby-Doo All-Star Laff-A-Lympics.
Yes, it is. Why are we doing this? I have no idea. Because it's fun.
Do you know what I like, Randall?
Bitch.
I like marshmallows.
Why do you like
know
marshmallows?
You know what happened today?
What happened today?
Today the marshmallows escaped from Uzbekistan. That one country that was harnessing their marshmallowy powers for evil. And
Go
so
on.
what happened was the marshmallows escaped their prison cell and grabbed the AK-47s and started to shoot the Uzbekistanians. And then they started shooting back. And then there was a big shootout and there were marshmallow casualties and then s'mores were made and then happy ending and then everybody left in giant awesome sunset and 2 marshmallows kissed. I don't know.
Sounds like a very weird and crappy movie.
Sounds like a very awesome movie. But you would have to be in it to understand. Are you in the movie? No! If you were in the movie, you'd be in Uzbekistan!
Or a marshmallow.
Or Uzbekistan!
Or a marshmallow!
Or Uzbekistan!
Or marshmallow.
Or... Let's get started already.
Yes, let's. Enough with the silliness.
Alright, let's get the show on the road. Okay, tell me
Yes, let's get the show on the road.
Stop shooing!
Shoo. Fuck. Okay. Okay. 3, 2, 1, go.
Oddly shaped Coliseum. Giant balloons.
Cartoon characters. Snagglepuss. Laff-A-Lympics. Yogis.
Stupid car with feet.
Yogi. Scooby. Shed loads of cartoons. The Scooby-Doobies.
Really rotten food. He was jogging in place. And he just killed him.
Welcome, sports fans, to the All-Star Laff-A-Lympics. First, we'll take you to the
You spelled Olympics wrong.
high in the Swiss Alps. Then around the world for the wind-up of today's
Tokyo. Konnichiwa.
The snickering sumo.
the Swiss Alps, where the Yogi Yahooies,
Yogi Yahooies. Scooby-Doobies.
and the Really Rockets will compete in the first event,
Weird names.
the downhill speed contest.
And the 4th team that we didn't mention, the Rhymy Dimies.
Down to our on-the-scene announcers, Snagglepuss and Mildew Wolf.
Stop humming us now.
How there is no avalanche, I have no idea.
There'll be no quarter given. Right, Mildew?
They're all savages. Here's how the scoring works.
Scary.
The winner gets 25
No, well,
points.
25.
25
Place
points.
team will receive
15 points.
And the
There's a
third place
10-point gap
receives
between them and then 5 points.
Snagglepuss.
What?
Suffer
That's
us
unfair.
along. What is this? Trick or treat? It's Huckleberry Hound, incognito even, racing for the Yogi Yahooies.
What the fuck kind of ski is that?
This is
How does that work? How does he move with a fucking couch and a lamp on his skis?
Might as well be comfortable. on the way down.
Her.
And there he goes.
And there he goes.
Who is this? It's the captain of the Scooby-Doobies himself.
Scooby-Doo!
Unnecessary!
How he does that, I have no idea.
And now, ready for the takeoff are some real rottens. 5 of them even. A really loaded team.
Why?
We aims to use every low-down, scurrilous, mean, cheating, rat-fink trick to win.
Damn,
My
that's a lot of
name's
tricks.
not Dinky Dalton.
Dinky Dalton.
And we just said this in front of the announcer.
And here's Scooby-Doo in a remarkable display of speed.
How does Scooby-Doo do that?
Single ski!
How does he do that?
Ladies and gentlemen, the really rottens.
Why does it look like Dick Dastardly is rubbing his ass on Dick Dalton's stomach?
It looks like the Scooby-Doobies are up a tree.
Sexy.
Not be down in time to finish the race. Now, it's the Rottens moving past the Yogi team and using all of their skills.
It's not a team. It's one person sitting on a couch. Hanna-Barbera physics.
And back to you, Mildew.
Thank you. And now, a word from the mother of that rotten
pants
are
Mumbly.
huge.
Mrs. Mumbly, what do you think
How
of
his
your
pants
son's
are up, I have
chances
no
of
idea.
winning the downhill speed championship? Now back to the race.
And the
How is that an
crowd
answer?
going wild as Huckleberry Hound heads for the finish line, leading with the best time. But wait, it's the Rottens.
You would
moving up
die.
next. But it's too late for their move.
Yes, they're at the finish. It's
You would have died.
really rotten. Followed by Huckleberry Hound and Scooby-Doo.
And the Rottens
Huckleberry
lead
Hound
with
would have
25
died.
points. The Yogis 15 and the Scoobies 10.
Because
Just to make
skis
sure,
would have
we're ready with an instant
gotten caught in the
replay of
snow
that
and been like,
win.
dunk. What was the point?
That's how it happened, which means a change in the scoring. The Rottens are penalized for skullduggery.
For
So,
Brack!
Scooby's 25
For skullduggery.
first, Scooby-Doo's 15 points for second, and Really Rottens get 10 points for third.
Your mom is third.
The air crackles with the impending excitement of our next event, the single freestyle ice skating contest, judged on poise and originality. Ice skating contest!
So fucking manly.
Dino-Mutt for the Scooby-Doo.
Oh god, Dino-Mutt.
Daisy Mayhem for the Rottens. And here's
Why is
the
Yogi wearing the ski on his head?
But why does he have a skate tied on the top of his head?
Hey, didn't
Smarter than the average bear? Yeah.
What's this? An incredible forward triple spin and backward triple spin and a repeat forward triple spin. What style, what originality, and what a finish to a dazzling display of ice trips.
You would fall over. It's not how it works.
Hanna-Barbera physics.
All we can do is cheer and look
Finale
ugly.
is Dino-Mutt. This jump could win for the Scooby-Doobies.
I think someone would notice.
Wasn't he gray?
Wait a minute.
Winding up the event, skating for the really rotten
Hold on.
Daisy
Wait,
Mayhem,
wait,
who is
wait.
unveiling
Am I the only one that noticed that?
a secret routine she has been
So-
keeping under wraps called the
I just noticed something awkwardly hilarious.
What?
As soon as Dino-Mutt finished, stopped, shows crowd cheering, right?
And Dino-Mutt was there.
Dino-Mutt was in the crowd.
And now for
He was
the
like,
Rottens
boom.
fan.
Based on poise and originality,
You did good,
the
me.
Yogi Yahooies win. And for an update in the scoring, the Yogi Yahooies 50, the Scooby-Doobies 30, and for leaving the scene of the event, the Really Rottens 20. It looks like a runaway for the Yogis as we get ready for the final event, The toboggan race. One of these
Toboggan.
teams must traverse the fastest time over the torturous twists
Why does that
and
word
turns
sound so
of the
weird?
most
Toboggan.
mind-boggling course ever devised.
Kind of fun to
Test the
say.
stamina and
Toboggan.
sheer will
Toboggan.
to win
Toboggan.
of its contestants.
Toboggan.
Everybody,
Toboggan.
prepare
That's
for
not
takeoff.
mind-boggling.
Ready?
Nothing mind-boggling about that.
Go!
Go, monkey, go!
They shouldn't have that giant gorilla on there.
Ready for the Scoobies.
Oh
is
god, Captain
the
Caveman.
and the Teen Angels.
All right, Mumbly. You know what to do, and don't goof it.
Dick Dastardly doesn't sound like that.
Hold on a sec. What is he doing?
Hey, everybody! Oh, I see what's wrong.
I'm totally blind!
Sled.
There goes their sled.
Sled.
Now let's build you standing by with the rock.
Tell me, oh great fondue, what are your chances of winning?
A lead pipe seems
Don't
to be
question me
supply,
when the other races already started going.
guys. Varoom when the fondue zoom. Maybe I varoomed when I should have gazoom. Gazoom, gazoom. Not bad, not bad.
And he magically turned the ice into snow and then back into ice again.
Ready? Blast off.
There goes the real mixed-up magician.
And hurtling down the body-wrenching twists and turns of the track, the superb Yogi team is maintaining an
It doesn't look like the sled is even touching the ice.
It's floating.
Yeah.
It's not even in the ridge. It's floating above it.
Yeah, see?
Just
What
like
the
that.
hell?
You're not even in the race. Shut up.
Time to stop being rotten and be sneaky.
How is that sneaky? I think that's blatantly obvious.
So, straight ahead.
Anybody else notice the spinning dildo on the front of his car?
Herb!
It was the Murgatroyd. I suspect something nefarious. Or even cheating, even.
Hooray, that's really rotten.
All I ask is that you let me off at the next stop.
I think it's really cheating that everybody is flying. Flying.
Me drive.
His face.
Taking a shortcut to do it.
Hello again, Mrs. Mumbly. As this
I can see that you're the
Can
only
you
one
tell
who
me
really
if the
cares to
Rottens
watch this
and your
shit.
son, Captain Mumbly are gonna win. Can you repeat that, Mrs. Mumbly?
The language of laughter.
You're gonna give us the same answer 3 times.
Incredible pace.
The language of
Not
laughter.
funny.
No, they're still going, and they're
How
over
does that work?
in 1 minute and 30.
Their heads weren't even touching the ground and there was snow coming up.
The Scooby team is out of control. This could be disastrous.
Oh no! I'm gonna crash! I'm gonna crash! Oh
Back in
How
the
does
race,
that
the
work?
Scoobies finish in 1 minute and 33 seconds, bettering the Yogis.
Stop saying that. That's like the only line he said other than hot dogs.
There they are. The Rottens have dropped in from nowhere and appear to have won the race in the incredible time of 1 minute and 6 seconds.
Hooray. Hooray.
I interrupt
This is weird.
Clause. As you recall my telling you, the Rottens never crossed the finish line, but went under it.
Yeah, they did.
Therefore, because of
They did too cross the finish line.
Why are you siding with the fucking bad guys?
No, just because that's stupid. In order to get onto that side of the finish line, they had to cross it, underground or not.
Anyway, we'll be right back.
Yeah. We are back with A and B, destroying your childhood.
Yes! It's so good, and you still have a Russian accent for some reason, even though you said you are from Alaska.
I do not know. I am foreigner.
You're confused, that's what.
Foreigner.
You're confused.
Foreigner.
Anyway.
Foreigner.
Anyway.
Anyway. With the Scooby-Doo All-Star Laff-A-Lympics. And then even.
Yes. Now, we shall start the video in 3, 2, 1, now.
Because of the ipso facto and habeas corpuscles, the winners are the Scooby Doobies!
Scooby-Dooby! Blue Falcon.
And now, back to the scoreboard. The Yogi Yahooies still in the lead with 65. The Scooby Doobies with 55 are creeping
69.
up for their bobsled victory. And the Really Rottens are last with 30. And so,
They're gonna
as we
lose.
take leave of the Slinky
You don't
Valley
say.
defeat and the
They're gonna
exhilaration of the
lose.
victors, we move to the Orient. This time in Japan.
They're gonna
Stick
lose.
around for the second round to see who wins this
Wait a minute, does Tokyo, Japan count as the Orient?
All-Star Laff-A-Lympics.
I thought the Orient was Asia.
And welcome back, sports fans, to the second half of the All-Star Laff-A-Lympics, live and direct from the Pearl of the Orient, Tokyo, Japan. Our courageous competitors will first do battle in sumo wrestling, then tennis, and baseball to see who will win today's
Random!
What has tennis to do with anything Tokyo related?
65. The Scoobies were second
I love
with
that.
65. And those
Super
really Rottens were third
frickin'
with 30. And now to the Tokyo Sumo
Racist
for the start
sumo.
Oh god.
A round robin, winner take all wrestling match.
He's gonna die!
Look at me, huh? He can't even touch me.
He already lost! He ran out of the ring! Twice!
Zoinks! Hey, look, Scoob! Floats like a
What the fuck?
How does that work?
Scooby, did you see that, huh? Did you see that, Scoob?
Float like
You
a...
can't even lay a finger on me, huh?
Repeat.
I give up, I wasn't meant to be a wrestler. I'm brains, no brawn. Help! The first match goes to Grape 8 of the Yogi Yahooies. And here, back at the main event...
No shit, the ape's gonna win.
Still representing the Yogi Yahooies, the magnificent, the undefeated...
No one is dying. At all. I don't care how much you bounce me. I will survive.
Wait a minute. There's a huddle going on in the Rotten Corner.
You know what we'll do.
Why is it called the Rotten Corner? Look, it's filled with garbage.
Well, you know what we're gonna do.
It's funny because I understand what he said.
Replacing Monthly. It's a late entry for the Rottens. Dirty and Dastardly Dalton, the terrible tandem. If we know Dirty and
But
Dastardly, they must be up to
you can't
something
sumo wrestle with 3 people, 2 on the same team? No, that doesn't count.
Brack.
Barack Obama.
Here's the start of the finals. Dirty and Dastardly each have a feather. I can't
You don't say.
two.
I would pimp Sluggers like
Go get him, little brother.
How fiendish. They're tickling him.
They're tickling his ass.
oh my god, how fiendish. Look at his
He can take it.
look at his pain. It makes me
How terrible. He sounds happy. Burp.
Wait a minute. He's down.
look at the pain they're causing. I can't watch this anymore, man. It's so cruel how he gets 50, 100 times bigger than the ring magically.
We won. You could do it, little brothers. Hooray! Where did they go?
He's groping his boobs. Where did they go?
Heading into our
Do something.
The Yogis are still in first place with 65. The Rottens get all 25 points and are tied with the Scoobies at 55 for second.
Oh, so
Come in, Mildew! At the tennis
Might even
courts.
win.
Believe me, these people
they would only win
know
if
the
the
way.
Scoobies got first,
Can you turn
and
off the air
the Yogis
conditioning
got
a bit?
third.
Thank you, little butterfly. Now, back to the contest, where in the first round, Team Captain Yogi has been pitted against the Great Fondue for
The Great Fondue.
Yogi Bear is holder of 4 Laff-A-Lympics gold medals in tennis.
Wait a minute, hold it. 2 of them were in doubles. That makes 8. And that's kinda great.
Where the fuck is the ball? Oh, there it is.
What the fuck? What is this?
It appears that the great fondue really has the court.
Fondueception!
The great fondues at your service.
And Yogi takes the first match.
You know what the Brack Bunny? And where did the fuck background go?
Now,
It got
going into the
eaten.
finals, we find an
Wait.
exhausted Yogi pitted against the talented dog wonder of the Scoobies.
The cleverest and the best and the fantastic.
And the derpiest.
And the...
Stop yakking and start whacking, dog wonder.
For everyone with a dirty mind, you know why he's laughing.
Everybody's got a racket. That's all I gotta say.
Final point.
I can't even say it to make fun of it.
By Yogi over center net. Dynamite is deep in his backcourt, and it's
Like I said, for everyone with a dirty mind, you know why he was laughing.
Stop yakking and start whacking.
nice try, Yogi. He's better than the average bear.
See, that's me.
Dynamite takes it, giving 25 points to the Scoobies. The Yogis receive 15 for second, and the Rottens 10 for third. The Yogis and Scoobies are tied for first with 80 points. The really Rottens are right on their tails with 65 points.
Really, Rottens can't win. Logically, by the points, they can't win.
And now here
No
we
matter
are
what
at the
place they
Tokyo
get.
Baseball Stadium, home field of the Tokyo Transistors, and the site
Tokyo
of
Transistors?
our final event, the baseball batting
Why is the
contest.
baseball diamond so insignificant compared to the rest of the field?
Who hits the most balls?
I know, like,
Hey,
there's an
it's Hong Kong
outfield,
Philly.
but it's like right in the fucking center of the whole entire field. It's like this big, and the field's like, whoa.
Make your move.
Here's the windup. Looks like he's going into his triple one-time whammy. Foul ball, strike one. Foul ball. Strike three, he's out.
And this is why cartoons don't play
What
sports.
happened to strike 2?
I told them to stay close to the plate, but this is ridiculous.
0 for the Yogis. Next up at bat, from the Scooby-Doos is Captain Caveman, being pitched to by the really Rottens Dread Baron.
Oh, Dread Baron, not Dick Dastardly.
Looks like something sneaky is going on at the mound. What is it?
Can't you tell? They're being wrong.
It's a Gatling gun?
It's my own invention,
Oh!
the barreling Baron Baseball Blaster. After a blast of this, he'll be back in caveman days.
Caveman days.
A wind-up. It's a fly ball. It's a grounder. It's a line drive.
It's everything. Eat all the balls.
Brack!
An incredible display of batmanship by Captain Caveman.
Batmanship.
37 hits from one hitter. Not bad for one time at bat. As we go down to the wire, Suey the Pig comes up to bat for the Rottens. With Scooby
Sweet!
The pressure is really on, Scooby-Dum. This is for the whole
Scooby-Dum.
cake. But first,
Cake? I'd rather have a bone.
let's look at this afternoon when Scooby-Dum got a few tips from our expert guest commentator, Fred Flintstone.
How?
My friend, Scooby-Dum, it is a pushover. As you
Magic!
say, it reminds me of my old days
This
with
whole
the
show,
Big
fucking
League.
magic. That's
You never
it.
used to play.
No talent required.
Be quiet.
Just
all you do is
exist.
this, Scooby-Dum. It's all in the balance. First, you wind up, then you reel back.
I didn't think he ever played in the Little League.
Now, back to live action.
I hate
With
this
that
show.
audio expertise, Scooby-Dum has taken the mound. And it looks like Scooby-Dum is going to be throwing his world-famous Dum-Dum drop ball. Can the rotten
Dum-Dum
Suey Pig
drop
move
ball.
his team into the lead?
The ball is making an exit stage left. An enemy stays right. Over the plate even. Strike one. A hole in one. He's out.
What the hell?
And that's it.
Didn't even have to say it again.
Get 25 for the baseball match. The only team to score any runs. Now to the big board for the final tally. The Scoobies win it all with 105. The Yogis second with 80, and 65 for the last place really, really rottens. So,
Oh, so this Dick Dastardlies could have won.
Laff-A-Lympics, and we now say
Or the Dirty Dastardlies.
sayonara from lovely Japan. Join us next week as our three gallant teams once again
Not
spread
even
the globe.
close.
Athletes of sinew and
Really
steel,
rotten.
pushing the body beyond the limits of pain and endurance. The eternal struggle to be champion, to be number one, to wear the Laff-A-Lympian gold.
And that was Scooby-Doo All-Star Laff-A-Lympics.
What the fuck?
It was interesting.
It lived up to the Hanna-Barbera name, but we have to go to the redonkulous. We have to go to the meter.
Where the fuck do you come up with these stuff? What the hell? Anyway, yeah.
How much do you think this is earned on the Ukenbakken meter?
You know, every fucking person who's Russian or something like that is going to smack you for that, right?
But that is so Ukenbakken, don't you think?
I give it
or a Sinkadata.
What? That's not even a real fucking number! The hell?
I don't know, just what am I?
I give it a 3.
Okay.
Don't even have to explain why.
Yeah, of course, every episode.
It's silly. Some things don't make sense, although it is a cartoon. Everything does not make sense. Huckleberry Finn on skis with a fucking couch. No, not a couch, a chair like he can lean on, and a lamp. How? Scooby on skis. He's a dog. How can he do that? Okay, then it's like... Yeah, like you said in one of the parts, where the... Fondue, I guess.
Fondue,
well,
he's Mexican.
Fondue. Sorry. Where he turned a fucking... I don't remember what it was called. Into a hot air balloon and turned the ground into snow and then back. Why did it show that? Did it have any significance? No. It's just all around silly. I can see kids like, you know, liking this, but it's just silly as hell. Okay, your turn.
I am going to give it a 3. You see, it is silly. It is very silly, but...
You can drop the accent now.
Shut up. The menagerie of cartoons kinda makes sense. So as to why it is
one more
silly
thing.
is because of the cartoons that yes.
How the fuck was Fred and Barney in there when they're from the Stone Age? Captain Caveman, I know why he's there. But Fred and Barney? What the fuck? Go on.
I believe this, I don't even remember if I said 3 or 4. I'm gonna say 3. I'm gonna say
Yeah, you
I
said 3. You said 3.
But it is because it is Hanna-Barbera cartoons. It makes sense that it is random silliness throughout. But even then, a lot of the stuff is just what the fuck. I understand, you know, 19... but, you know, it can be silly. It can be really silly.
Yeah.
It's not ridiculous enough. Well, actually, it is very ridiculous. It's in fact more ridiculous than My Little Pony, but it's meant to be ridiculous. You know, usually I only give it a 5 out of 5 if it is, like, not supposed to be ridiculous, but it comes out ridiculous anyway.
You can drop the fucking accent already, Jesus Christ.
So, This show has earned a 6 out of 10 on the Ukabataman meter.
So, it's not really that ridiculous. It's just silly. Stupid, even. So, yeah. If you have a suggestion, you can drop us a comment on Blip TV, YouTube, or Facebook. Or you could...
send us an email at AandE@ukabakaswachen.com.
Yeah, let's see how they fucking try to type that. Ukenbachen machen.
Interviews at hotmail.com.
I remember when the world tells you to shut up and watch it.
Ukabakaswachen. We'll do it for you.
Well, there's another inside joke. Ukenbachen machen.
Ukabakaswachen.
Never thought that would be an inside joke. Ukenbachen machen. What the hell? But anyway, yeah, this has been AandE Reviews. We hope you enjoyed this, and tell all your friends about us, and, you know, so they can watch us and we get more popular, and,
And remember, everybody,
we might even make t-shirts soon. T-shirt, Ukenbachen machen.
we're supposed to end the show at Ukabakaswachen.
Sorry, I got carried away. Anyway, yeah, AandE Reviews, hope you enjoyed it. See you later.
Ukabakaswachen.